Doodly YouTube Video Examples, Whiteboard Animation. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you guys a couple of amazing example YouTube channels or niches that you can easily replicate using Doodly. So let's get into it. Now, whiteboard animation is a super popular form of content creation because you can convey stories, messages, tutorials, or any kind of information in a very interesting manner that's not super boring, that's not super basic, and can be really helpful and interesting for the consumers that are watching. So Doodly is one of the example softwares, but you can use any software that you want. There are a bunch of different whiteboard animation softwares available, and we do have a comparison video. So also check that out if you want to know which kind of software you should be using. Now, moving on to some of the example channels that I have found for you guys. Now, you guys can see over here, Betterment Boss is a YouTube channel that has been around for quite a long time. So they are still active and they are still posting. Currently, their videos are getting 4.9K views, 5K views. But if you actually take a look at their popular uploads, they have over 6 million views on one of their most popular uploads. Plus, you need to take into consideration these kinds of storytime videos are viewed by people all over the world at any time. So this popular video, is still probably getting hundreds and thousands of views. And we can actually move on over to Social Blade to see how many views that they are racking up still. Even though it might seem like a dead YouTube channel to you, it probably is still making a lot of money. And you guys, these videos are super easy to create. So if I just mute this, and I'll show you guys one of their most recent videos. So we're just going to take a look at one of their most recent videos. They are using Doodly. They're not doing the animation by hand. You can see these are actually pretty much the characters you see on Doodly. This character is even available on the free version of the animation softwares. You can even create these on Canva, on Toonly, on any other whiteboard software. But you can see it makes creating videos so simple and so easy. So Betterment Boss usually is in the niche of providing financial tips and financial advice. So that is one niche that you can target with your YouTube audience. Now, moving on to the second niche or the second YouTube channel, we have Storybooth. So Storybooth is super popular. I actually used to watch a lot of Storybooth videos back in the day because they are so outrageous. So Storybooth has so many different videos and their popular videos have over 30 million views. So you guys can really see that they have so many different videos with over 10 million views. So you can really imagine the amount of money that these videos are generating up till this day. So if I go into their video section, their videos are still getting up around like 100K on average, at least more than 100K. Usually they're getting like 500, 600K. Sometimes their views are dropping, but still they are generating a lot of money with this kind of stuff. Now, what they say is that they are animating real stories, but if you have ever watched a video or two, you will see that their videos or their stories are super outrageous and super extreme. So I'm not really sure if they are honest in their stories, if they're making them up, but they still are using a simple whiteboard animation tool, and you can easily upload stories that are outrageous. Most of these stories are targeting teenagers. They're targeting, very outrageous things like I lost my hair, an older boy took advantage of me, and usually these titles are misleading and extreme. So I lost my bikini, creepy sleepover with a possessed baby brother, mean mom. The dad was never there for me. I was homeless. Don't judge me because I'm a goth. School lockdown. So you guys can see that they have very extreme titles, and usually the story is filled with a bunch of different glitz and glam, which I really don't personally think they're real, but they could be real. I really can't say. But you can make a simple YouTube channel similar to this one where you can, find a bunch of different outrageous stories by other people, spice them up a little, and make a simple video. Now, next up on my example channel is Teen Stories. So Teen Stories is a YouTube channel that is, it has declined in popularity. Now they're only getting a couple of thousand views per video, but considering how they were pretty successful and their popular videos had like 50, 70K views, they still probably are making enough money. And you can see their best stories racked over 3.8 million views. So they still are definitely making money, not as much as the other ones, but they are targeting teen stories and they're doing the same thing as Story Booth is. So they're also posting some outrageous stories with, outrageous thumbnails. I think they're taking the thumbnails a little to the extreme, which is another reason why people might be staying away from this channel. So you want to make sure you hit a spicy little balance between being outrageous in the story and making sure that the audience doesn't feel like it's already fake. So you want to make sure it seems kind of realistic but kind of fake at the same time. Now, moving on to our next channel, we have Here's My Story. Now, Here's My Story is another YouTube channel. They are targeting videos that are not only by just teens, but there are also adult videos. I mean, like, it's like not targeted only towards children, but I became a millionaire, but I didn't give a cent to my lying dad. So it's not just about teenagers, it's a bit more, any kind of story. They're posting just day-to-day relatable stories as you would with your friends, or whenever you're sitting in a group of people, you always have a story to tell. So whatever are those highlighting stories in a person's life, they're posting those. Now, moving on to our next channel, and this is our final channel, we have Wow Fairy Tales English. And after this, I'm going to show you guys a amazing life hack where you can take one video whiteboard animation channel and using the same content, make another one and multiply your revenue. So make sure to stay till the end. Now, this is Well Fairy Tales English. They are using animation tools. They are not, creating their own animations. They're using a bunch of different tools to create these videos. They are story times. They have popular videos with over 3.9 million views, and they are still active. They're still posting, and their videos are still getting over 500, 300, 700K views. So they are pretty popular, and they're using the same format. They are targeting children specifically, so it's more towards toddlers and young kids. So they have like fairies and princes, that kind of stuff. So you can make a channel which is specifically dedicated to children's stories, children's fantasies, princess stories. We all have heard, Cinderella, Snow White. So you can just take the basic idea off of basic princess story and create your own and make them on these kinds of channels. Now, after this, what was that life hack that I was talking about? Well, that life hack is going to change your content creation, because if you're creating one story that is in English, okay, how about you take the same video, the same animations, the same story, convert it to a different language, make a second version of your channel, and dedicate it to that specific language. So this channel actually does that. So they have WOA Fairy Tale Hindi, WOA Fairy Tale Spanish, Filipino fairy tales, Thai fairy tales, Arabic fairy tales, Korean fairy tales, and you can do this with any niche whatsoever. So you can convert the videos to a different language. If you don't know another language, you can easily get AI to do it. So you have Murph AI, you have ChatGPT to translate for you. You have a bunch of different AI softwares available to you where you can just write the script in English once, then use a translator, and then once you have a translated version of that script, you can post it on Murph AI to get a AI generated voice to create the voiceover for your animated video, and you are ready to go. So this is just an amazing way that you can create animated YouTube videos. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.